Welcome, YouTube. This is Dominic. Another breakthrough sessions is about to jump off at this point in time. Great to have here. If you are live, thank you. If you rewatch at some point in time, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's okay to hit the button. You shouldn't be afraid to actually start gathering the information in, finding a way to yourself self improve, self development, personally grow. Personal development is everything. It's huge. It doesn't cost you a thing. You just have to decide what works for you, what information is coming in, and what information can you use to make a change in your life. Let's jump right in. And I hope that you have been blessed in so many different ways at this point in time. Hopefully, your Christmas was great. That you were able to receive some joy, some love, some downtime, some happiness, some feeling of worth because you deserve it. Right? We worked really hard. We're here at this moment. There have been lives that have been lost. There have been people who are fighting. There have been family members who have been torn apart from their families without being able to say goodbye. Some struggling, just trying to hope and wish and believe that one of their loved ones or their friends or somebody that they're connected with can pull through. So tonight's topic is really about something that I feel hits home for everybody. It's winning the battle. You have to win the battle with yourself today. And what I'm saying is it's important because the biggest thing is that in order for you to be prepared to win the war, and the war is those hard times. The war is times like these where you're confined, where you're losing loved ones, where you're losing friends, where you're no longer able to connect in the same way that you used to. So the battles that you would have taken on mid last year, 2019, early last year, 2019, the enjoyment of being around people, the enjoyment of saying, hey, I love you, the enjoyment of calling a friend each and every day and saying, let's get together and go do something, the enjoyment of being around family members. Those were all battles. Those were trying to prepare us for this war that we're in right now. And what happens a lot in our lives is we forget the small moments. And while we're at battle, we need to be able to understand how important it is. Yes, that's right. It's important to be at battle with ourselves because if we want to be able to win the war, what better way to do it than be able to say that we were able to do that because our preparation during the battle stages. And so we're battling each and every day in our lives, and right now we're at this point to where we're at war. We're at war with the world. We're at war with this thing that's happening. We're at war with ourselves because we're being told what to do, how to do it. So I'm just saying it makes sense, hopefully, for you to think back and all those little things that you did do when you had the opportunity to do them. Now it makes sense. The battle was to surround yourself by people that you loved, surround yourself by friends, family, and everybody each and every moment of your life and make them of importance. Because right now we're at a war and we're trying to hold on for dear life. And if you've battled up until this point, you can withstand to make it through the war. Some of us haven't been able to win the battle. Some of us haven't been able to do the things in battle that we needed to do to survive, to make it past this point, this war that we're in right now. I believe that you could do it. If you try to go underwater without taking a deep breath before you go under, your chances of survival are slim to none, or your chances of you being able to hold your breath for a certain amount of time is probably minimal to none before you get over flooded in your lungs with the water. And this is that part about winning the battle. I win the battle when I know that before I go underwater, I have to be prepared. And once I take in that air, that oxygen that I have, and now I'm able to hold, and my lungs are able to have some sort of oxygen flowing through them. If I need to be suppressed under this water for a certain amount of time, I can survive. That is the battle. That initial getting ready to go under the water, knowing that I may have to hold my breath for this amount of time. And if you have lived a life where you have not been giving yourself credit for the small things, so that way when the larger things start to happen in your life, you don't fall apart. Maybe you have to start doing that. Maybe you have to start recognizing that you have greatness in you. Maybe you have to start recognizing that everything that everybody says about you, you can't allow it to affect you in this way. It's a part of the battle, the preparation to go into war. And if you're going to be into war, then you have to be mentally focused and prepared. You have to have something deep within your heart. It has to be something within you that allows you to say, I got this. It's the battles, it's doing the small things, giving yourself the pat on the back for the small things. Because when those big things happen, they will. Someone will knock you down. Someone will say something bad about you. Someone will tell you you don't matter. Someone will say these things and it will infuriate you. But when you think back to all the battles that you've had in your life and you're in this war at that point in time in your life, you can pick yourself up. You can go to a newer height, to another limit, to a different level. You can excel at whatever you do. It's about personal development. And this is a key. You win the battles so you can be prepared to win the wars. And your life can drastically change if you comprehend this concept and you understand this sort of perspective. You have to be able to acknowledge the little things that you're doing right now in your life. So, as you approach the end of this year, 2020, I ask you this one thing: what are you going to start doing to win battles in your life? And then once you win those battles, give yourself credit so that you're building self confidence, so that you're building self awareness, so that you're building self reliability within yourself, and you're understanding it will take all those different things to build you up to be prepared for the wars that you will face in your life at some point in time. Do not wait for them. Do not take this life for granted. Do not take moments that you get to share with your loved ones, your friends, your family, whomever it is. Do not waste your time thinking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, and start doing those small things, giving yourself the credit, and then on the backhand side, setting yourself up for success when you go into war, because you will be at war at some point in time in your life. The duration sometimes stretches from it stretches from months to years. It stretches from minutes to seconds. It stretches for hours. It stretches from minutes to hours. So you have to have some sort of perspective. Grow your life, be well, be happy. Again, hopefully you had a blessed and great Christmas. There is nothing more than what you have to be excited for than having a chance to be here this time of the year. All the joy and the happiness that you should be experiencing because of the man that's above. Give praise, give thanks, look around you, find the things that you actually have already done in your life. Keep telling yourself good job, great job, so that you can pep yourself up for what's to come next. What's the challenge next? Because if I can be prepared for that war, if I can get myself prepared for what's going to hit me in my face at some point in time, and I can stand tall with my shoulders abroad and my chin up, then I can handle it. Be grateful, be thankful, stay blessed, always keep pushing. You deserve every day. This is Breakthrough Sessions. Take your life to another level. You got this.